Hello everyone. If you are someone who is looking for an on-site opportunity and want to understand what are the advantages and disadvantages of going on-site from companies like TCS, HCL, Wipro, Infosys, Capgemini, Cognizant in countries like US, UK, Europe, Japan, Middle East, or even Australia, then this video is going to be for all of you guys. Because in this video, we are going to discuss what are the advantages and disadvantages. Okay. The first point that I want to discuss is that please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have already not done that, and share this video with all of your friends who are working in the IT industry. This is going to be helpful for all of them. The first point that I want to discuss is what are the advantages. Okay. The first advantage is that you will be getting an exposure to global culture and work exposure. Okay. So this simply means that you will be going to a country, you will be going to that particular client's office, and you will be working from there, right? You will be having experience of meeting them in person, how and what methodologies they follow for meetings, what methodologies they follow for work, like work style, what are the different things that they do in their daily life. You get to know that. Okay. The second is actual business and domain knowledge. If you are someone who is going on site from your current team, right, you will be getting the actual business understanding. What are the people actually working on? What is the reason why they are taking this business decisions? Why do they want to implement this kind of functionality? You will understand at its core. Okay. The third important point is that you will be getting travel and allowances, right? If you are someone who like to travel, if you are someone who like to network a lot, to meet new people, then this is going to be the best opportunity that onsite can provide for all of you guys. You will be able to travel to different countries. You will be able to take some layovers. You can visit that country also if you get the visa provided. Okay, tourism visa, tourist visa. Third thing is that you will be getting visas. Okay, work visa also you can get. Okay, if you are going to US, Europe, UK, okay, or it can be a Schengen visa, it can be a visa depending on that country that you are traveling to. Okay. The fourth important point is, and let me tell you again that this is not a serial order. Okay, I've just randomly added the points, but all the points are important equally. The fourth point is on-site pay and compensation. Now, this is lucrative for a lot of people who are working in companies and who have joined these companies as freshers. Why? Because I'm going to tell you the reason. This is going to be important. Please listen carefully. Okay. Suppose you are someone who has joined as an assistant system engineer or even a system engineer in TCS or Infosys or any other company, right? So this means that your package might be in between the range of 3.5 to 5, 6, okay, maximum 6, right? So in that case, what happens is that on-site opportunity, when you go on-site, you will be getting additional compensation for working in that particular country. Okay. Along with that, you will be also getting your current compensation from India. Okay. Suppose you are getting like what 40-50,000 rupees per month from India, you will be getting around 1 lakh rupees, 1.5 lakh rupees, depending on the PPP of that country. If it is US, you will be getting 1-2 lakhs, or depending on the company or depending on the position that you are going to. Okay. So if you are someone that is a junior level employee, right, and then you will be getting some little salary, I mean to say that you will be getting less salary compared to a senior person who is going on site on an H1B visa or a Schengen visa or any visa for that matter, right? You will be getting some money to spend there. You will be getting an accommodation from the company. If a lot of people are already on site, then the company can directly manage the accommodation. The company might have already rented out a building, and there only they will arrange your accommodation. So there will be fellow mates, fellow teammates or colleagues who will be already there. Okay, you might have to share with one person, or it can be a single person apartment or condo also. Okay. The next point is enhanced collaboration. This is again one of the most important point. What you do is you go on site, right? You go on site, you start working with them, you collaborate with the teams, you suggest your ideas, you suggest your working styles, and that is how, if they get influenced by your working methodology, then they might also convert it to a full-time offer for on-site also. So if you are working for BofA, like Bank of America, or if you're working for JP Morgan client, or even if you're working for any automotive client like Ford, Stellantis, or any other client, okay, Tesla also. So what can happen is that they might ask you to join that particular company on site, okay, direct on a payroll. Okay, this can also be a possibility by enhanced collaboration. Let us come and discuss what are the disadvantages. Okay, the first important point is that if you are married, if you have a family, right, so it becomes difficult for you. Okay, so if your parents are old enough, okay, if they are not able to take care of themselves, right, they're having medical issues or something like that, then it will be difficult for you to manage that, because you are altogether in a different country. And even if you want to come to this particular country, you might have to take leaves, right? Again, we will discuss that. Okay, less leaves, we will discuss that pointer later on. Second point is that you have to take full responsibility of the work. Now, I missed one point in the family. If you're married, okay, you might have children, okay, or you might have a wife. You have to manage that also. Like, you have to manage a dependent visa. The company will make sure that you get a dependent visa, but definitely in some cases, if it is less than 6 months, company don't allow for your spouse to travel with you. Okay, so there is again one issue. If you are a woman who is going on site, then again you have to manage that also. Like your husband needs to go on a like visa, or if you both are working in service based IT companies, the best part thing is that if your wife is going on site, you can ask your current company that, see, my wife is going on site, I can get a dependent visa with her, or if you are sponsoring my visa, I'll go and work from there. Okay, I might already have a dependent visa. It will be easier because both of us will be there in the same country, and it will be easier for both of the companies, right? If you are working in the same company altogether, then that is the best thing, right? It is easier to convince your manager. Second point is that if you are having kids, okay, the kids education is one of the important part. Or if you are going to have kids, again, that kids will be like born in that particular country, or you are planning to come back and then get it delivered and then come back again, so that causes a lot of issues, like a lot of issues with passport, visa, and other things, right? So that can be a possibility also. Second point is full responsibility of the work. If the company is sending you on site, this means that they have trust in you and they want you to work really hard. They want you to give the best results for the client. Okay, so this is again one of the responsibilities that you get. You are in full responsible position that you have to make sure that the project is a huge success. Okay, so everything is dependent on you. You have to make sure that all people are working in the team. You have to make sure that you are delivering on time, and you have to make sure that you are providing quality work. Okay, next point is regarding the problem with job switch. Now, I have already mentioned people who are joined as fresher and they are going on site after 3 years, 4 years, or even 5 years. Okay, personally, I have never been on site, but I have interacted with a lot of people who went on site in Japan, in the US, and even in the Germany country. Okay, Germany also. So, what I have experienced from their experience, okay, what they have shared with me is that suppose you're joining a company as a fresher, like 2, 3 years, 4 years experience you have, 5 years you have experience, you're going on site for a couple of years. What will happen? Suppose you're going to Japan, okay, you'll be getting what around 1.7 like 170 1.7 lakhs, okay, converted. Okay, Japan currency is converted to Indian currency. Suppose this is an average, okay, that you're getting 1.7 or 2 lakh rupees per month you're getting, right? So you might be able to save what roughly around 20-30 lakh rupees. Okay, depends on the expenses, what kind of lifestyle you want to live. Okay, Japan is a country where there are less expensive compared to US or Europe, where you travel a lot. Okay, Japan is a country where people work a lot. Okay, you have to work a lot. 10 hours, 12 hours is common. Okay, they are very punctual. Again, that is the issue. You are like you have been born and brought up in this country where you might have some or the other time missed the signal, or okay, might have taken wrong side, but that cannot be a possibility in that particular country. You have to take a cab. If you don't have the international driving license, then that is again an issue. So a lot of things, right? So what I was going to discuss was problem with while job switch. Okay, so if you're currently having 5-6 lakhs rupees as salary, 7 lakh rupees, right? You are going on site, you are getting roughly around what 20-30 lakhs you are saving, right? But then when you're coming back to this particular country, there might be a salary hike that you will be getting on the current salary, right? They will not consider that. Suppose you have a visa that is valid for like couple of more years, right? Then the company again might have a contract with you that we are sending you on site, you cannot change the company within 1 year, you cannot change the company after coming back. Okay, there can be some clauses also. Okay, second important thing is that when you are going to job switch, okay, then that company might look that, see, you already have an experience, we want to hire you, but we cannot provide you a higher package. Why? Because we are already giving you 2x 3x hike. So if you are giving you 12 lakhs 15 lakhs salary, we cannot give you beyond that. Okay, and there is no guarantee that in the second company that you're going, they might be giving you on site. So again, that is an issue. If you they are giving you on site, then you have a high chance of earning more. Okay, double salary, that is the salary in the new company as well as the salary on site salary or compensation. So this is again one issue. Next thing is less leaves. So a lot of companies, when they're sending you on site, they expect you to take less leaves. Okay, definitely they give you some time to travel, to explore the city and other things, but you only get the weekends off. Okay, it is very hard to get leaves when you're working on site. Okay, because the client is paying for you and the company wants more and more amount of money. They do not want any like you, if you're taking leaves, the client will not pay the company, right? So definitely they want you to take and have planned leaves, so that even if you're going for a 1 month leave, they can send someone from the India to that particular country, so that they can get the client billing also. So a lot of things come into picture when you discuss with a lot of people, senior people, project managers, delivery managers. I've discussed with them and I got to know from them all these points. Okay, next and the last thing, I think the worst thing is that medical appointments. Here in India, it is very easy to get medical appointments. Okay, if you want to plan a surgery, it is very easy. You just go to the hospital quickly, and on the minute you can start the surgery and other things, right? But if you go to US, Canada, or even Europe, okay, it is very difficult. A friend was interacting with me. He got a cut. He was cutting the veggies, and he got a cut on his finger. Okay, and it was expected that he might get 2 to 3 stitches. Okay, it was a very big cut, okay. But that guy had to wait for 4 hours, okay, because he didn't have an appointment for getting that stitches. He had to wait 4 hours. Like it took him 1 hour for traveling to the hospital. It was like far away from his place, and then again 3 hours he have to wait for the doctor to finish other appointments, and then the doctor came and did the surgery or the stitches. So from this you can identify, even if you are having a family or babies, you are having children, you are having small kids, it becomes very difficult. You have to be very careful that you do not catch any cold or any cuts or any wounds or anything for that matter, okay. So these are the things. There are other some lifestyle things also that you have to spend a little bit more, okay. The barbers and other things are very expensive. You have to cook your own food if you are a single person. If you are with a family, you have to cook for your wife, or you have to cook for your husband. So other things come into picture. I hope all these points are clear, right? So I have tried to give you a clear understanding of what are the things that are happening on site, okay. So if you feel that this video was helpful in any means, then please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. I have been putting a lot of efforts to create these videos, and I want you to please support us so that we can get the motivation to create more such informative videos. We get to interact with a lot of people, and we take the right information from them and share it with all of you guys, okay. Thank you, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.